Morning! Welcome to video number 3, and today we are going to be doing a tour of my van where I'll be showing you all of my surf gear. So not everything in my van, just the surfy stuff, because who doesn't love their equipment and what they use? I'm definitely about it. Here is my van. It's a Toyota Hiace 2005. So to give you guys a bit of backstory before we get started, in my van I keep my gear pretty simple, minimal. I have 2 wetsuits, 2 boards, a whole bunch of wax, and we'll see what else we find. So yeah, it's not everything that I own, obviously. It's just like the real essentials that I carry with me all the time, 100% in the van. And it's just so handy, like having a van now, because you never have to go home to get your stuff, like you're just ready to go. I am very excited to show you guys what I have. How's that glare? Let's get to it. Western Burbs shuts me out. All right, my van. Let me open this up. Started. I even made the bed this morning. Here's my boards. These are my 2 boards. I'll pull them out in a second to show you guys. But that's basically how the boards fit in my van. And yep, I do sleep with them in the bed. What I'll do though is I'll show you everything else, and then we'll pull out the boards and we'll have a look at them. So to start with, I always carry extra leg ropes with me. You just never know who hasn't been there, rocked out to the beach without their leg ropes. So I've got a few extra ones, different lengths here. I've also got this really old ratty surf hat, just in case. This is my surf drawer down here with my, oh, it's already unlatched, with my stuff in it. So what we have, towels, a beach bag that's currently empty. I just fill it up when I use it. How cute are these? These are little booties. Now, I reckon I could actually surf in these. I've never tried, but I'm very keen to if I find some gnarly reef to walk over. A whole bunch of extra fins back here. Let's pull these out. Got 1 medium accelerator, a center fin. A Futures Tech Flex, also center fin. I've got a thruster setup of FCS 2 small performer. Oh, and I've got even more fins back here. Quad rears. How cute are they? So that's a lot of fins. Wow. See, I told you this was going to be fun. Just the things that you find that you never even knew you had. Let's see what else is in this drawer. So here I have a little basket where I try and keep everything tidy. I've got some sex wax, cool mid-warm, base coat sex wax for the tropic, sorry. Oh, extra wax, some surf combs, a whole bunch of gnarly wax. Okay, this is my zinc for the East Coast, actually. It doesn't seem to work here, it just seems to melt down here in the southern parts of Australia. Love these. These are my little winter surf ears. I was actually thinking of taking them out on the boat even. I don't know how they're meant to actually go in. I mean, I used to know. Oh yeah, no, they click into the side bit of your ear or something. Yeah, just in my AirPods right now. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh, that is just like smell of heaven. I wish they made a perfume out of this. Or a body wash. So that is the drawer, most of the drawer. Now we have a wetsuit in the back. It's a Rip Curl G-Bomb 1.5mm sleeveless size 8 women's. And I freaking love it. It's just it's too cold down here really to wear it. I actually bought it in WA for Perth. One of my friends calls it a hot girl wetsuit, and I can see why. I just don't fill it out very well, but no, this wetsuit is amazing. I love wearing it. What's next that I'm going to show you in my van? What I'm going to show you now is actually something that I only very recently bought, and I'm so happy with the investment. It's such a lifesaver. After 7 years of surfing, I finally got myself one. It's a wetsuit bag, a waterproof one, and it's also a mat, so you can stand in it while taking a wetsuit off. And looky here, we have another wetsuit and some seaweed. This wetsuit here is a Roxy Synchro for 3, and I love it. Now I've used quite a few Roxy wetsuits now. It's not the cheapest one around, but no, I've found that the Roxys do seem to just last a really long time. I've had this for at least a few years now with effing light neoprene. Love this wetsuit. Hi. still absolutely covered in sand. I used to hate it when I clean my wetsuits in the bathtub at home. Now I can see why. The sand doesn't come off. Back in the bag, it's so handy. You just tighten the straps on this bag and it's like a little duffel bag. It's really good for the van. It just stops the wetsuit making everything else wet and smelly. Like I just kind of tighten this up really tight and it stays contained in there. It's a very functional way to have wet gear in your van while living and sleeping in it. So that typically lives in this area here. I'll just move that out of the way. Alright, so what are we gonna find in this drawer? A snorkel. Here is my underwater housing. So that lives in here in this drawer. Apart from that, there's nothing really surfy in here. There's some, like a mask, goggle, GoPro mouth holder. I suppose that you can use that for surfing. Also got the wet lens. Oh, an extra tail pad that I've never used yet. I just recently bought this to massage the fascia, especially on my hamstrings, my legs, and I use that for surfing. It's very good recovery. It's good to keep the legs, hi Dad, good to keep the legs nimble and flexible. That was the drawer systems. Now I'm going to show you quickly where I keep my sunscreen, my zinc, and all my hair products, the stuff that's like go-to products. Here in my front area, I keep my sunscreen, and my zinc normally lives here as well. And then I have my hair products that I sometimes put in my hair before I go out. I have keratin complex and a conditioner as well. So I just kind of choose whichever for the day. Extra wax, but it's for mid-cool to warm. Not really suited to this area. Now I'm going to quickly show you where my bikinis live, and then we're going to get onto the really, really fun stuff, and I'll show you what boards I'm keeping in my van. So in here are my bikinis, and I keep them right here, hung up on a coat hanger, so they're easy access, the bottoms, the tops, and various ones to choose from, because you never know, sometimes you just don't know what mood you're in. But now we're onto the boards. Quickly, let's say hi to Owen. Hi Owen, that's Owen surfing. Photo taken by Annabelle, and I love it. It lives up here. The boards! All right, let's get them out. So this is my contraption that I built myself, and it actually works really, really well. I'm just going to carry these inside to save myself the embarrassment of doing this all in the front yard. Got the boards up there. Before I forget, quickly, these are board socks I actually make, by the way. I do have a website, o2c.com, where I'll be advertising board socks very soon. So to start with, I'm going to grab my twin fin here. This one I actually hand shaped as well back in 2020. So it's signed by me, and it's a 5'9" by 21 3/4 by 2 3/4. So it's a fat one. This is it. This is like my wave catching machine, and I made it specifically so I could catch all the waves before everyone else. So I take this board with me everywhere. It's like the male version of a shortboard for me. So yeah, this is my baby that I actually made and pretty much birthed. Onto my other favorite love. Is it possible to have two loves? Because I definitely have two loves here. The Stacy shovel head. Now this board is a 6'2" by 20 3/8 by 2 5/8 by Sam. It's not my board, it's actually my brother's board with plenty of dings in it, but still really good condition. It is a few years old now. It definitely has that bit more performance-y than the Twinny over there. Also catches nice little grovelers, even like 1 foot days. This will be out there catching waves and shredding too. So not that I shred at all, but you know what I mean. It makes me feel good when I surf. Yeah, those are my boards and I love them. Alright guys, that's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. It's just been a short, sweet video about surfing and van life, really. I hope you guys yeah, enjoyed it, seeing where I keep all my stuff and what I actually use. So there'll be plenty more surf related videos to come and beach related videos for sure. I'll see you guys all next week. Enjoy your week though. Enjoy your time here on planet Earth. And bye. Look at that head. That's a big head. Bye now.